Hi, Matt. How are you?
I'm good, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you so
Hi,
much for talking to me today.
pleasure.
Oh, it's a great honor to virtually meet you both. Big fan. Um, we are Halloween Daily News, where every day is Halloween, but now we are kind of officially in the season of Halloween. And this series, I've watched a few of the episodes, and it's a great Halloween time series, and it's going to be premiering during the Disney's Hallow Stream event. So I always like to kind of start off asking a little bit about the holiday itself, since we are Halloween Daily News. So I'm guessing you guys were probably pretty big into Halloween as kids. Am I right about that, or not so much?
As kids,
Yes.
well, yeah, I grew up in Columbus, Ohio. When I was a kid, we would go out trick or treating 3 nights in a row. We always
Nice.
we had penny night, I remember, and we would go out and collect money for UNICEF. And then there was Halloween Eve, and we'd go out trick or treating, and then we would also go out on Halloween Day. So it was like a 3-day holiday.
Wow, as it should be.
As it should be. Well, I just want to say, I'm still into Halloween as an adult,
Yeah.
and I still dress up, and I have kids now, and we're all very into it, and we decorate the house, and we live in a neighborhood where we get a ton of Halloween traffic. I'm talking like 500 or 600, pieces of candy in one night, and so I just love it. It's my favorite holiday. It always has been my favorite holiday. And when I was a kid, I don't remember Penny Night, but I remember there was Halloween night and then there was Mischief Night.
Mhm.
At least where I grew up in Connecticut, which
And we were in Ohio. We didn't do mischief night.
yeah.
That's awesome. So, do you guys have any favorite Halloween candy or a Halloween costume from then or from recent years?
I have a least favorite Halloween
Okay.
costume. When I was a kid, and I used this in my Halloween book, The Haunted Mask. I actually used it. When I was a kid, I wanted to be scary. I wanted to be something scary for Halloween. And my parents we were very poor, and they went out to the dime store, Kresge's, the dime store, to buy costumes for my brother and me. And they came back with a costume, and I opened the box, and it was a duck. It was a duck costume with a fuzzy yellow tail. And it was humiliating costume. And I couldn't afford a new costume every year. I had to be this fuzzy yellow duck for years.
Oh,
Horrible. I hated Halloween. But I used it in The Haunted Mask because Carly Beth is this girl, and she wants to be scary at Halloween time. And guess what costume her parents bring her? Yellow duck. So at least I
perfect.
got something out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we all got something out of it in a way. That's awesome. How about you, Seth?
I mean, in terms of favorite costume that I've worn, I can't really think of, I do remember very specifically very, very early days, like kindergarten age, having the C3PO. I mean, the really cheap C3PO, like, thin plastic kind of sheet that would hang over you with a print
Oh,
of
yeah.
C3PO's body on you, and then a very flimsy plastic C3PO mask with eye holes and that one rubber band that was stapled on that always
Yep.
broke. And that I remember as being,
Yeah.
a very specific memory. But no, now I kind of live vicariously like a lot of, Halloween dads through my kids,
Yeah.
and trying to push them to go all out in their costumes.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here. That's been one of the great joys of parenthood is doing Halloween as a family. So with Just Beyond, this is a great new series. Like I said, what I've seen so far of it, I think families are going to love it of all generations. Why is now the right time though to bring this? It started as a graphic novel, and now it's going to be a series on Disney Plus. So why is now the best time for this series?
What do you think, Bob? I mean,
Yeah, interesting question.
I think it's
By
always,
any
I
time
think it's
is
always
good.
the right time.
It's good to, it's Halloween. Halloween gets earlier and earlier. And it's right in the right season. So I think that's good. Any time is a good time for a scary series. Everybody, all ages, like scary stories. So I know, people are always looking for new scary series.
Yeah, definitely. And why do you think that is, that young people, especially, still generation after generation, gravitate toward scary stories in general?
Well, I think it's a very scary world for kids in real life. And I think these stories, which, are creepy and fun and also don't go too far and have happy endings, I think they're a nice escape for kids. And I think it's a way for them to escape the real world and also in some ways to deal with what they're really afraid of.
Yeah, I can't really improve on that answer. I agree with everything you said. And I just know from my own experience, as a kid who turned to horror early and just, love the excitement of, getting right up to the edge of what I could handle in terms of intensity, whether it was in a book or a movie. I have a lot of memories of hanging out with friends, sleepovers, middle of the night, like daring each other to watch a VHS of, this slasher movie or that slasher movie in the 80s. And, and I don't know. I mean, Bob, like you say, I turned out okay. So I figure,
Yes, you did.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys both again so much for talking to me today. This has been a real treat for us here, and I'm excited for everybody to see the new show.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks very much. Nice talking to you.
And happy Halloween.
You as well.
Yeah.